Hello! Today I have over 100 video ideas because I know a lot of people who watch my channel also have YouTube channels, and I know it can be really hard to come up with video ideas consistently. So I thought I would just put together a list full of video ideas. Alright, I do have my notebook right here, so if I am looking over like this, that's what I'm looking at. Alright, number one is to make outfits that fit a very specific niche or situation. For example, I put cute outfits to wear around your conservative grandparents. See, you could make this really funny. You could say outfits to wear when you're going to break up with your boyfriend, or you could make it more just very niche and specific. I also said outfits for a steampunk pirate. So really just make outfits, make them niche, make them specific. Okay, two is to document your experience trying to blow up on a social media platform. I think this is something that people find very interesting for a wide variety of niches, because the most people you see doing this are people who have YouTube channels dedicated to helping people grow, and like that's fine, but my channel is very different. So if anyone wants to grow who is like me and they make like my style of content, they might be interested to know how long it would take me to reach a certain number of followers. I think this is great for no matter what your YouTube channel is, because there's always going to be people interested. Do a work day in your life, but make it cinematic. And I put in exclamation points, not just aesthetic. When I say cinematic, obviously you want to have the aesthetic shots. You know, you want it to be very visually pleasing, but when I say film it cinematically, I mean have a beginning, middle, and end, have it follow a storyline. My favorite vlogs are vlogs of when people make their day into a story, not just filming random things. You have a beginning, middle, and end, but then you also have a conflict and a resolution. So what is your problem? You can make a work day in my vlog that's everything's great, but it's much more interesting to see a problem and then see how that problem is going to be solved at the end of the video. And this goes with any video, not just work day in my lives, but that's just one example. Okay, if you need to post a video very soon, like tomorrow, make a list video, which is why I'm making this video. You can film these very quickly. It's just a sit down talk video, and depending on the topic, you can come up with the list very easily. So here's some list ideas. You can make a YouTube video idea, which is what I'm doing. You could do a bucket list. You could also do like a list of the top travel destinations if you're a travel channel. You can make a video about aesthetic activities, say this is a number of aesthetic activities, and then do that. You can list all of your favorite cheap things. Everyone really likes saving money. If you're a makeup or beauty channel, you can do your favorite drugstore makeup. If you do a lot of stuff about food, you can do my favorite snacks for under $2. You can make a video listing your favorite Spotify songs. If you travel a lot, like you're someone who's always on the go, it would be very cool to see you review thrift stores, and like very specific thrift stores, assuming like you're out of the area by the time you post the video. You know, you're like in Washington or something, and you go to this specific store, thrift store on Main Street, and you review it. I think that would be very cool, just as long as you stay safe and don't give out your location when you're there. Okay, if you post a video that you know will get views, film a behind the scenes for that video. I'm in a parking lot, and sometimes there's just like weird cars passing by. Another idea is to do a challenge that lasts for a week. These are very popular, but again, make it specific to your niche. Some examples would be I ate movie food for a week. So you would cook food from Disney movies, and that's all you would eat for a week. If you're a makeup channel, you can do I did editorial makeup for a week. So I touched before on having cheap stuff for Sorry, weird cars. Okay, so I said before that listing cheap stuff for your niche will be very good, but also free things. You could do companies that send free food samples. You could do companies that send free stickers. You know, something like that. Make it specific to your niche. How many times am I going to say niche in this video? Another type of like title template you can do is blank for beginners. What's something you know how to do well, and just give like a tutorial on it for beginners. So break it down. Don't use the lingo. Don't use the technical terms. So some examples: vlogging for beginners, bullet journaling for beginners, surfing for beginners, sewing for beginners, comic book collecting for beginners, interior design for beginners, film photography for beginners, solo traveling for beginners. You can make so many for beginner videos. You can also make videos about connecting with other people. And I think with the state of the world we're in, people got really like disconnected and still are disconnected with the amount of remote jobs there are, online school, all of that. people just want to connect with others, so if you make a video about it, I think it might do well. So some title examples of this would be, I made as many new friends as possible in 1 month, easy ways to make new friends, how to make friends through Zoom, how to make friends in a new city, how to make friends as an online college student. Okay, the next title template would be what blank is really like. So I did a video called What Online College is Really Like. It was a college week in my life. You could do something like that if you're a college student. You can really apply this to any niche, so here's some more examples. What living on a farm is really like. What being a 22-year-old in New York City is really like. What having a puppy is really like. So the next title template is aesthetic blank you can do at home. Cottagecore aesthetic foods you can make with food you already have in your pantry. That title's a little long, so if you're going to use it, maybe reword it a bit. Okay, next. Aesthetic photos you can take at home. Aesthetic photo props you can make with items in your home. All right, the next one we've got, I live my life like blank. So some examples. I live my life like an indie movie. That's one I did. I live my life like a comic book character. I live my life like a cartoon character. I live my life like I only had 1 day left. I live my life like I was a rebellious teen. I live my life like a celebrity. All right, next idea is to make a short film. You can make a video about filming yourself doing good deeds for a day. This can motivate people to go out, compliment strangers, to go out and just hold the door for people. Like, I think just filming good deeds will motivate other people to go out of their way to make someone else's day good. Document your journey learning something new. Do a crash course in something. So a crash course is different from blank for beginners because the for beginners video is going to be very detailed. The crash course, it's going to be like under 10 minutes and it's going to cover a broad topic and it's not going to include a ton of details. Just kind of like the need to know information. So some examples are crash course in different ways you can cook with sugar. Crash course in designer fashion. Crash course in the making of old Western movies. Crash course in American fast food chains. Crash course in becoming a lawyer. So the next title template I have is the best blank for blank. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but here's some examples. You can really, again, apply this to any niche. You can do the best dance shoes for ballroom dancing, the best vacation destinations for college students, the best bucket hats for the indie aesthetic, the best cooking supplies for experienced cooks, the best companies for craft supplies. Next, you can try to do something for the very first time. So some examples would be trying dollar store makeup if you're a makeup channel. If you're an art channel, you can do something like trying out erasable colored pencils for the first time. You can make a channel intro. You can do a giveaway, do an art studio tour, do a kitchen tour, do a room tour, make a road trip series. If you're going to be traveling, document it. It'll be fun. Read some of your funny journal entries, do time lapses, but I don't think every niche should be doing time lapses. An example would be if you're a gardening channel, I would do maybe watching a flower grow over time would be very cool. Or if you're like a weather channel or a storm chaser, definitely do something like a time lapse of a storm coming through an area. That could be cool. If you have a loyal fan base, you can do a Q&A. If you're going to start a podcast, start it and post the videos on YouTube. Do product reviews. So this could be something like personalized Depop bundle reviews or cheap Amazon bedroom decor reviews. List your favorite movies and TV shows because people are always running out of things to watch. Document your fitness journey. Make a motivational video. Try to cook mini food if you're a cooking channel. That would be very cute. Show what's in your fridge or pantry. Talk about your time management tips you have for students. Throw your pet a birthday party. Give a digital tour. So what I mean by this is something on your laptop or phone. So some examples is my Notion tour as an online college student. Or you could do useful laptop extensions for business owners and kind of give a tour about those extensions. So make an organization video, organizing my movie collection, organizing my snack collection, organizing my snack cupboard, organizing my garage. You can organize about anything. You can do a shop with me. So come car shopping with me. Come shopping with me for baby clothes. Come record shopping with me. Show how you do things for other platforms. So show how you take your Instagram photos. Show how you make your TikTok videos. Show how you made your LinkedIn profile stand out. All right, and wrapping up, we have talk about your degree, talk about your internship, talk about your job, talk about your past jobs, or introduce a new pet. And that is all of the video ideas I have for you. If you want any more, let me know. Bye!